Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel Thursday live show. Sorry for being late. The computer was lagging. I don't know if the storm caused the internet to be really slow or what was going on there, but we're all together back here live each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Welcome into all my returning viewers and welcome to all the new viewers who are here. Thank you for being here. I see the chat is going crazy. Looks like we've got quite a few people in the chat. So for those of you that are new to my channel, you can skip forward a little bit if you want. We got 60 people here. I give everyone just a few minutes to jump in before we get going. Got a pretty big story today, and then I got a few little things I'm going to talk to you guys about. But let's say hello to everyone. Biscayne Kid, I see you there, buddy. TD Paul, how you doing? Jimmy Gallup, welcome into everyone who has definitely been here before. Harley, Rhiannon, happy Friday, y'all. Almost Friday. Almost Friday. Almost. I saw Betty here. I saw Miles, and I saw a couple other people. The Thrifty Nickel, all the way up in Indiana. Edward Lamborghini. I love that name. I wish that was your real last name. We'd have a bona fide celebrity in the house with the last name Lamborghini. Bella Cachet, how you doing? Mallory, catching the live show. Welcome in, Mallory. Appreciate you being here. Stuff Gone By 80, how you doing? Everybody all over the country from California, Nebraska, here in Florida with me, Indiana, everybody all over. So thank you guys for being here. Let's just jump into the live show. I'm going to pull my best Philly D. Let's just jump into it. So many of you are probably not familiar with or don't use Shopify as a selling marketplace. I do not. I do have a Shopify store. I don't utilize it yet, but I may now. Shopify, for those of you that don't know, is kind of a third-party e-commerce selling site. You can basically create a Shopify e-store just like you would any other platform. You can load up your merchandise. They also work with third-party sites like Amazon where you can import your inventory and or export your inventory. It kind of works back and forth. And then you get in front of all the Amazon customers. Essentially, Shopify will have the Amazon customer base viewing the items that you have for sale. Well, Shopify announced this morning that they are now going to work with eBay. So in other words, if you have a Shopify store, you post inventory onto it, it is going to get in front of the eBay shoppers, the customers that are on eBay shopping. So this is huge news because Shopify has not worked with eBay or in coordination with eBay until today. Now, it is not effective immediately. It says fall of 2017. I did some Googling. And it looks like it could be closer to end of fourth quarter, maybe November, December. Hopefully they get it done in October so that it's ready for fourth quarter. It'd be a huge help. A lot of people make a lot of money on Shopify. So something to keep in mind for upcoming fourth quarter, definitely. So compatible with WordPress as well. So Thrilla Gorilla Picker, we'll deal with that question soon. I'm going to deal with that question real soon. I'll take Q&A at the last part of this around 9:30, so keep that in mind, guys. Shopify is a really good platform. It really is, and I've bought some items off of Shopify store sellers before, so I just didn't have any luck finding them on eBay for a great price, and I was able to locate them on Shopify, which I guess now would mean that I would have located them originally anyway. So good job on Shopify and eBay getting together. Congratulations, guys. That's going to be huge news for a lot of people. Can use your own domain name as well. Red Rocket is awesome. Can you transfer from current eBay to Shopify? I believe there is going to be an export-import inventory. Again, it's not live and active yet, so we'll have to see. But if I remember correctly, with Amazon, it was able to import the inventory pretty quickly, just like you would on most third-party programs. It's Excel or like a PDF, things of that nature. So it should be a smooth transition. I'm sure there's going to be bugs like anything else. But I would imagine that they've got a lot of engineers on it, and it should work out. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. The cost, you'll have to, TD Paul, there's a cost structure with Shopify with having a store, obviously, and the fees and whatnot. I'll try to link it down below after this show. I'll link it along with the story from TechCrunch about Shopify and eBay getting together. Amazon and Shopify do already work together, so that's awesome. Wade's Ventures, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If the chat or the video freezes, just refresh it. It should fix it. And this isn't for drop shipping. This is inventory that you have in hand. Of course, you could drop ship, but I never recommend it because you're relying on somebody else for your business. If they make a mistake and mess up, it's you that's hurt, not them. You could lose your accounts, lose your business, become homeless for that matter. If you're going to build a Shopify store or eBay, Amazon for that matter, buy the merchandise, bring it in, get it into stock, and then list it. Don't worry about somebody else shipping it over you. There's just too much possibility of something going wrong. Just don't do it. Okay, so that's that question. Shopify covering eBay is just amazing. Wade's Ventures, for those of you that want to know what he just did, it was a super chat. You guys see it pinned up in the green. Wade is awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. Again, $5. It's down below the chat. It's for desktop and it's for Android. I don't think it's on iPhone still yet. Come on, YouTube, get the super chat working for iPhone users, iPad, iOS, all that. But anyways, he shoots over a super chat donation. His chat gets penned. His messages, if you want to put a custom message, that's kind of how super chat works. It's kind of cool. I do super chats for Tim Smoyer over on the Video Creators. I donate to quite a few YouTubers. So as much as I get in, I typically send it out. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate that, Wade. Weston, Florida, how you doing? Super chat for the win. Becky, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jonathan, how you doing? Cheesehead in the house up in Green Bay. I actually bought a Green Bay Packers Brett Favre jersey today. I got 2 awesome items today from Goodwill Retail. I put a picture of them on Instagram. I may have the photo here. I'll show you guys. I bought a yeah, there we go. I bought a Brett Favre jersey today. I paid $4 for it and got it up for $29.99. And then I bought a crazy cool Batman Lightning, which is listed right now, I think, for 20, maybe 25. I think it's 20, $19.99. Paid $4 or $5 for that as well. So pretty cool couple of shirts I picked up today. We got all the rest of this stuff done. You guys might have saw that in the haul today. Classically trained. That Nintendo shirt is up in my store. If it's not up, it should be up tomorrow. Lots of cool stuff that we got. Just a ton of awesome. We got those vintage Tommy Hilfiger shorts. Ryan and Allie are going to love those. Those are up for sale. All the good stuff I got today, it's up for sale in my store. And if you ever see anything on my hauls that you want, message me first. Usually it takes a day to get everything up, so you guys can jump on it before I even get it listed. The i8 is waiting on parts to be ordered. Great question. It is getting repaired. The other driver was at fault. His insurance is paying for it, but they have to order parts from Germany, so it'll be a little while till the parts come in. The Packers got a puke face for the Packers. You know what? I'm not a huge Packer fan either, but the stuff sells. So thank you guys all for being here. Yeah, the sound should be working if you refresh it. 211 people. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I did want to mention today, in between my little sourcing trip today, I stopped by Chris's warehouse. Those of you guys who don't know who Chris Thompson is, very good friend of mine, lives down the road. He owns an Amazon business. He also owns a wholesale business. And he's a big Amazon FBAer for his normal business. But outside of that, he did the wholesale clothing. That's his thing, his niche. That's his company. But I do give him a shout out because he has great quality stuff. He's got, I believe, almost a perfect 4.99 review. He's got a cool Facebook group with all the wholesale information that he sells and his email there. I put him down in the link below. If you guys want to buy any wholesale clothing, I wouldn't really, and you guys know I don't advertise for anyone, and I pretty much decline all the advertising. And Chris is, full transparency, Chris is a friend of mine, personal friend. We go out to dinner, we hang out. However, before Chris was a friend, I knew Chris as a business sense, and that's how we became friends. And I can vouch for Chris's business 100%. The quality of his goods, which I got to go by his warehouse and see today. And the big news from today is Chris is upgrading from his current warehouse to a bigger warehouse because of the demand for his clothing. It's so good. The wholesale thing just took off. And so he's going to be moving after the eBay Open Vegas show over to that new building. I'm going to probably give him a hand moving. But we're going to do a little video for you guys. We're going to show you, his old building, his new building, the wholesale clothes that he does. If you guys haven't seen those videos, they're on my channel. You can go check them out. And also, we'll have some new videos coming up. So I don't really put my name behind a lot of products. A lot of you guys probably don't realize this. I get asked a lot. Once you start hitting 10 and 20,000 subscribers, people start emailing you saying, hey, can you put my product on your channel? I'll give you $100. Blah, 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 blah. I pretty much decline all of them. But Chris's stuff is really good quality, and I'll stand behind it. And it's partly because I can, physically see it. That really helps. So, and again, I knew Chris as a business associate, a contact before I knew him as a friend and acquaintance. So just something to think about. I don't want to push anyone to go over there, but if you are interested, his contact information is down below, and the reviews speak for themselves. So appreciate you guys that give a shout out to Pontiac. Yeah, appreciate everyone that hits the like button. If you do hit the like button, I really really appreciate it. It shows me what videos did good, which videos sucked, which videos you guys didn't like, because that helps too. But please don't hit the dislike button, because I try not to make anything you guys don't like. A wrap-up of this week's video. So we did the video where I told you guys to get off your butts and do the work, which wasn't a mean video to you guys, but a lot of people, I literally saw one person, I'm going to call you out, and you know who you are, was on vacation for 2 straight weeks and then messaged me asking why sales are slow. So you guys know why your sales are slow. You know when you're lazy. Like, I know when I sleep in or when I watch Netflix or when I got drunk and went out partying. If your sales are slow or your listing was slow, you have a pretty good idea of why it was slow, right? Everyone knows when you're lazy. Like, you know when you slack. You don't need me to tell you. You don't need me to make a video to tell you that you suck at listing today, or that your store is slow because you took a week off or whatever. So, you know, I don't mind doing a little motivation video here and there, but for the most part, we're all adults. We get it. We know when we were lazy. We know when we worked hard. We know when we put the work in. We know how we feel when we're lazy versus how when we were, you know, working hard. So the other wrap-up video today, this week, was eBay Corporate called me. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. It was a wrap-up of all the stuff that's going to happen in Vegas. I took all the questions from you guys. Thank you, everyone. Over, what, 300 or 400 comments, I think. I don't even know. And lots of great questions for me to wrap up and take to Vegas. I'm taking my entire computer setup. Let me show you guys. I'm taking this entire setup to Vegas. I'm taking this computer, I'm taking this camera, I'm taking this microphone, I'm taking a 4G wireless hotspot, I'm taking everything to Vegas, and it's going to have your list of all the questions you guys left on that video to ask to eBay Corporate, as many as they'll let me ask. So I'm going to get a lot of great answers, which is going to give me a ton of new content when I get back. When I'm in Vegas, we're going to live stream. When I get back, I'll do all of the stuff that I learned while I was in Vegas. So that'll be cool. Yeah, Darren, the Shopify topic was the beginning of the video. So tweeted out my video. Thank you guys for the retweets. That's the other thing. If you guys retweet or share this on Facebook or share it on Instagram, that is really like the most humbling, amazing thing, that you guys not only like my stuff and come to watch it yourself, but you put it out to your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your business contacts. That means even more to me, that you guys are willing to share what I put out for you with everyone else. So thank you, everyone who does that. Really, really love that. So Cosmic Thrifter hit the bins today. I'm going to go check out the chat, see what everyone has to say. Should put the Favre jersey as an auction. I think it'll go buy it now. If it doesn't sell, buy it now in like a week or two. I may send it to auction. Thrifty Nickel, thank you. Must feel driving without your car. Yeah, not driving without the car is kind of crappy. I did drive it a few times. I got the estimate. I had to take it to another adjuster. A couple times I've gotten to drive it, not very often. 80 pounds at the bins, awesome. Just scrolling down the chat, gonna let everyone know that watches this at a later time what everyone was saying. Chris is a nice guy. You know, Chris is a good guy most of the time. No, I'm just kidding. Chris is awesome. Chris is like one of the most upfront business people I know, literally. So smash the like button. Appreciate that. A brass tuba. Melissa got it worth $4.50 at the bins, which means I'm gonna guess you paid like $3 for that bin, or for that tuba. Where does Chris get clothes? A lot of designer, legit, I assume. Chris has his own wholesale sources. I'm not familiar with his business. I know some of the stuff that Chris gets. I don't really keep up on it that much. He gets Adidas and Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein and you know, just a lot of different randomly mixed stuff. eBay is one of the sources, main sources, the biggest source of my income. I get a little bit from Amazon, a little bit from YouTube, a little bit from affiliates. I have multiple streams of income. Real important in business, guys. Make sure you have multiple streams of income, always. Diane, lazy in the morning, but you love the video. Thank you. Check it out, the Aria. It's supposed to be awesome. It's near the MGM. I have been in the Aria, and I will definitely check it out in video for you guys. You do have to pay as a small seller, for sure. Good luck in Vegas. I don't gamble that much. I probably, if I had to guess in 5 days, I probably won't gamble more than $100, maybe 150. I'm not a big gambler. I like poker against other players. I don't like playing against the house because the house always wins. It's just my thought. My friend did so good on eBay. He bought a 40,000 square foot hustle or warehouse. That's a hustle, no doubt. $1,300 in our first month. Detoxicated. That's a great first month. $1,300, a lot of money. What happens if I press the dislike button? It just turns the dislike button blue, and I get a dislike. And I know that somebody didn't like me, or like the video at least. 250 people watching and only about 104 likes, Miles. So we're slacking a little on the likes, but I understand. Some people like to hit the like button after the video to make sure they actually liked the video. So I get that. I'm like one of those instant clicker likes. Like, I know the people I like, and I know their video is going to be quality, and I just like. Let's keep going. Scion TC. I went to eBay Live back in, what was it? I missed that. 2006. Tom is old school, 11 years ago. I don't even think I sold on eBay back then. Thrilla Gorilla Picker. I'd rather pick 10 items rather than 60 for higher prices, but it's not always that easy. You asked a question earlier about whether eBay was thinking of taking away best offer, and people would say why. Because when people like us sellers put best offer up, it's a pretty good chance that the item is going to sell for less, which means eBay is going to make less. But I don't think they're going to get rid of best offer, because remember, a lot of sales happen because of best offer. So my eBay store name is linked down below. If you go down in the description box, it's Treasure Chest, Florida, but the direct link to my eBay store via my eBay affiliate link is right down in the description box. Just press the more button. You can get right to my eBay store. Let's see what else. I instantly hit like as well. I love like. Using your vlogs as education before starting my eBay store. Carol, awesome. Appreciate that. Always do research before you start. So appreciate you watching that. Troy Yarbrough, always like. Yep. Do you know any huge wholesale people personally? Chris is a little bit of a wholesaler, but a big time wholesaler I don't know on a personal level. I know a few that are like mid-level people. When do I think is the best time to leave feedback? Right after the sale, or do you wait till their items received? I have it set up to auto leave feedback when a buyer buys from me. So if they turn out to be a terrible buyer, there's nothing really I can do, but it doesn't happen. Maybe once. eBay never does anything with the interest of buyers or sellers, just the bottom line of their shareholders. I disagree with that, because without the buyers and the sellers, eBay doesn't have a bottom line. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to be going out there. So all the great questions that I got from you guys, that video is almost to 12,000 views, and it has hundreds of comments. So a ton of great questions. You guys are going to get a wealth of knowledge from the pestering that I'm going to do of the eBay executives. Bob, I'm coming for you. Angela, I'm coming for you. Teresa, Sheldon, everybody that's going to be there, I'm coming to ask the hard questions. So be prepared, eBay. Be prepared. Yeah, Chris, I only know how to set it for instant after they pay. I'm not sure about delayed feedback. Great question. Where is Drive Time with Dave? I just hung up with Drive Time with Dave. He is in Ruby Falls, Tennessee. Dave went on a month-long sales trip for his regular business, his everyday resale business, which he specializes in communications equipment. That's his buying and selling game. He does it on eBay, he does it on Amazon, he does it direct, he does it wholesale, millions of dollars in sales. And he went to visit a lot of his customers out Midwest, to Iowa, to Tennessee, to Kentucky. He drove across the country with his wife and his 4 kids, and they took their RV, their tour bus. They've got like I think a 48-foot RV with several bedrooms, bathroom, the whole deal. They just went out cross country, and every day they go to a campground, they park the RV, they go out in town, they visit, they see the country, and Dave takes a couple meetings with potential customers, and then he moves on to the next city, and he's been doing great. He's picked up a lot of customers. His company runs itself. Of course, he has a warehouse and a lot of employees, so it's been cool. I just talked to him for a few minutes. He's doing great. He's headed back this direction. Don't know when, week, 2 weeks, who knows. I haven't seen him in probably close to 2 months, so it'll be cool to catch up, grab lunch. Let's grab a couple more questions, and then Daniel Johnson, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Casey, if I use the bin strategy at Plato's Closet clearance and grab like 30 items and examine, do you think they'll ban me? Adam, I don't think you can use the Goodwill outlet tactic at Plato's Closet, but I could be wrong. I'm sure some of the people that we all love at the bins probably do it. This guy is switched on. What? Sounds like Dave knows how to do life. Yeah. Shanta is only 2 hours from Ruby Falls. I'll message Dave after we hang up and tell him that you're only 2 hours away. I know he's staying in Ruby Falls tonight. I don't know if they're headed back this direction tomorrow or how much longer they're staying in. Dave did tell me, and you guys can make fun of him for those of you that watch Drive Time with Dave. He was up on the side of a mountain today, and Dave doesn't like heights at all. He freaked out. He called me in like a panic attack this afternoon. So he's not a fan of heights, just FYI. Let's see what else. Why does eBay kick out inventory which a seller has listed? I keep discovering items which I thought were listed. Upon further checking, it was vanished. It happens to me, Paul. It may be glitches. It may just be we don't realize that they ended and we didn't relist them. I'll talk to them about it and see if they have any known issues. Do I ever do buy one half off, buy one and get one half off sales? I've not done it. I usually just run the like 40%, 50% off sales. I've never done one of the buy one, get one frees. Although I know some people have done it and had some success. So it may be worth a try. Trying to figure out whether to sign up for Top Seller Plus. Do you think buyers scrutinize you more? I think having top rated helps your sales. I don't think it helps tremendously, but I think it helps a good amount. So I would recommend if you can get top rated, you can offer one-day handling, 30-day plus returns to certainly do it. I do it, just mine. Jay Rose, South Jersey. I got some friends up there. The wedding that I went to in October, Jenna Kegel is now your name, not Jenna B anymore. You're Jenna Kegel. Jenna and Kyle. I don't know if Kyle went, but Jenna's up in Atlantic City right now. I saw you drinking. I know she watches some of my videos. I saw you drinking some cocktails, some adult beverages out at the Tropicana Atlantic City. So jealous of you. Enjoy your trip this week, Jenna. And I will rub it in your face in 2 weeks or 10 days in Vegas. Trust me, I will. But I didn't know people still went to Atlantic City, but she lives in Maryland, so it was probably just like a 2-hour drive. I seen True Religions today. I have seen True Religion today on eBay. A lot of True Religion popping up on eBay since they went out of business. I think I saw some people on the internet, on Reddit, buying some True Religion wholesale. So I imagine some of the liquidations are beginning to happen if you get a chance at that. Diana Has Dreams, internet problems. I don't think the charity donations help sales. I know some people that have done it, and it didn't help their sales. So I've never done it. Betty, top rated. No, top rated is a status of your account. Once you qualify for top rated, any item you list with 30-day returns and one-day handling will get the top rated tag and the discount. You can have top rated on your account as a whole and have some items listed with 30-day and one-day handling that get the top rated and some items that don't. You only have to achieve the status by keeping your ratings up on all the shipping and uploaded tracking and all that stuff. So two separate things, sort of. Let's see, what else do we have? The Shopify news was at the beginning of the video. Yep, right as we started, I jumped right into it. Phil DeFranco style. Let's repeat the Shopify news real quick for everyone. It'll be at the end of the video once I put this up as well. Shopify is a third-party independent e-commerce, e-sales site. You create a Shopify store. There's, of course, fees included with selling items, but you can import. They currently work with Amazon and some other sites where you can import your inventory, and when you sell it, it appears in front of Amazon shoppers. They have now, and the other sites that they use or they're associated with, they have now expanded to be compatible with eBay. So your items that you're selling on eBay can currently be created on the Shopify store. They can be imported. I'm certain that they're going to do like a PDF, CSV, Excel spreadsheet import of inventory, and then that inventory will appear via your Shopify store in front of all your eBay customers, or potential eBay customers for that matter. So it's a partnership between Shopify and eBay in order to take what you have listed on Shopify and get it in front of what I believe was 135 million eBay customers per day. And it may just be US only. Somebody might want to check me on that. I'll link the story down below. You guys can read it. And it's pretty cool. A lot of people use Shopify. A lot of people make a lot of money. Logan, of course you can. Depends on how hard you want to work. What would you do if you picked a bunch of suspect True Religions? I made a YouTube video on people conflicting info. True Religion fakes got really good for a while. I can tell a lot of them. Prof Sales has a good video on telling fake jeans. But if you're buying a lot of True Religion, you kind of got to use your gut. You kind of got to go with the, how much did I pay for these? Where did they come from? Does this seem like it's right? If somebody offers you 100 brand new pair of True Religion jeans for $5 a pair, probably Fake or stolen, take your pick. Neither's good. So, you know, it's got to be reasonable. If you get an offer to go to a liquidation sale of True Religion and they're 25, 30, 40 bucks a pair brand new and you're buying them from an auction, then it's probably a good idea that they're real. So just be careful when you're buying that kind of stuff. Just, you know, treat it like anything else. Do your research. Cover your butt. That's all I'm saying. Does offer the buyer to remain anonymous help you with all rankings? I don't stay anonymous. Yeah, South Charlotte's the best. Hey, Rockstar, slow sales this time of year. Yes, Jason, summer slowdown, June, July, August should pick up, but my sales have been picking up the last few days. So the last 2 weeks, actually. Me and Luke Henson, the Endless Entrepreneur, discussed this. We're going to do a live show next week. Me and Luke, he was just out of town, and he just landed. I just texted him as well. Megan in the house, Megan Reed. How you doing, Megan? I guess I need to look into a Shopify. Yeah, Megan, Shopify is not so bad. It's actually a pretty good platform. I'm not using it currently, but I have heard some good success stories from people on it. Yeah, I may change my eBay username to match my store name. I actually considered that something that I might do. Yeah, Megan Reed there. You guys can check out her YouTube channel. Link it. Feel free to link your channel, Megan. And actually, if you guys didn't know, Megan is going to be in Las Vegas next week or week and a half, whatever it is. So first time that me and Megan are going to meet. It'll be awesome. We'll get it on video. I'll make her take a selfie with Rockstar. She'll get her first Rockstar selfie. So be pretty fun. Couple other people you guys are familiar with. Stephanie from Love Always Couture and Love Always by Stephanie. Her YouTube channel is blowing up. Good job, Stephanie. Thumbs up. She'll be in Vegas, so I'll meet her. Lindy Glenn's going to be in Vegas. Jason T. Smith from the Thrifting Board, the Tiki Man himself. He and I are going to do a quick sit-down pop-up. We'll call it a pop-up live show. So lots of cool people are going to be in Vegas. I can't wait. I'm excited. You guys excited for Vegas? Live streams? I'm going to live stream like every day from Vegas. No set schedule because I have zero idea what time anything is going on or where I'll be, or I may just schedule it around my sober time. I'm not really sure. I need this vacation, guys. Judge me all you want. I need it. I'm going to take it. But I promise I won't forget you guys. I'll be live streaming every day. Megan will pop in on a live stream. She'll like duck her head in and be like, hey, I'm Megan. I'm actually on the Rockstars channel. You know, everyone else might pop in. Jason C. Smith and me are going to have a great back and forth live podcast. I'm going to have the whole setup. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So, yeah, that's the one reason I didn't change my eBay name to Rockstarflipper, because I think it would be bad salesmanship. That is a good question. Thank you guys. One of the best YouTube channels. Yeah, Megan needs a vacation from listing. We're going to take photos to list on the 4.5 hour flight. So me and Kate are both going to list, hopefully get like 50 to 100 listings up while we're on the flight. That'll prep our store for the week that we're in Vegas, and then hopefully sales won't crash. Yes, Instagram under the same name, Rockstarflipper, and I believe Megan's Instagram is just Peachy94. Is it just .peachy? You can tell them. Yep. Chris will be with me, as well as Kate and Cheryl. Start gearing up for fourth quarter. Flippin' Geezer, the 60-day returns I think have helped a little bit, but they have not been drastic. Certainly not like I thought they might be. It's definitely helping, but I don't know how much. And I haven't got any increased levels of returns, not that I can notice. I think and actually I will, I'll open my eBay up right now and see what my return percentage is. Just give me a second. I don't have eBay open right now. Previous to 60-day returns, you guys might be able to remind me. What was that? Like 2.3%, 2.5%? I don't really know. I just sold another item though. That's pretty good. So eBay has a message up on their main page that says their Prime Day is our everyday. Let me show you guys. This is funny, actually. Hold on. eBay taking shots. Shots fired at Amazon. Check this out, guys. Check it out. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get it. Let me get it in place. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that, right? Their Prime Day is our everyday. Hold on. There we go. Their Prime Deal Day is our everyday. Taking shots at Amazon. Go get them, eBay. Goodness gracious. eBay being the monster. Let me see my return policy. I think it was at like 2.3 or 2.5%. Might have been like right at 2%, right? I don't know. Let's see. There's my last 12 months sales. Last 12 months in sales and my return policy or my return percentage. So 125,000, 126,000 in 12 months. And there you go. 126,000. That is from 2016 July through June. That's 12 months, 125,000, 126. And then my return percentage, 1.79. So I believe my return percentage has actually improved, right? Is it improved? I guess it's improved. Return percentage on shoes is 30 to 40%. Ouch. No, thank you. Be careful with the casino cameras. Yeah, we won't be recording in the casino. We'll be recording inside of eBay Open and out and about. Not recording in the casino, though. Definitely. Definitely. Just subscribe to Megan. Loves the shots at Amazon. How long before Bezos buys eBay just to get rid of them? Great question. That's an amazing return rate. Yeah, 1.79%. I'm pretty happy with that, considering that I sell like 800 to 1,000 items a month. Pretty happy with 1.79. I know a lot of people don't get that low. So 125,000 a month, 126. What is that, like 12,300 a month averaging 12,300 for 12 months. It's not bad. You know, I can't live off of that much with the expenses and bills that I have, overhead, whatnot. But, you know, 50% of that. So I can make 60,000 in profit on eBay. And then, of course, I have Amazon, and then I have affiliates, and I have YouTube, and I have local sales. So it all adds up, guys. I don't live off of eBay. Although 60,000 in profit, 50, 60,000 off eBay is not bad. I mean, you know, it definitely takes care of most of the bills. But, you know, I got to have that other income. I have to have Amazon to run the business. I have to have, you know, local sales. You know, it may only be 10 or 15,000 a year in local sales. It may only be 30 or 40,000 a year on Amazon. It may only be, you know, affiliate links may only be a couple $1,000s a year. YouTube income may only be, you know, $10,000 a year, whatever it amounts to. But when you add all those together, that's how you get the income. So multiple streams, guys. One thing I can teach you is multiple streams of income, and I'll preach it to the day I die. Yeah, am I going to surpass that this year? Yeah, I hope that my 12-month total will get up to about 150 to 160,000 on eBay. That's the goal. I want to hit 150. I would love to hit 160, 170 for 12-month rotation on eBay come fourth quarter. So we'll see. I would love to grow to 200. I mean, shoot, let's aim for the sky, but we'll see. I don't wear anything personally out of the bins. I don't. Kelly's got the best return rate I've ever seen on the internet. Congratulations on that. Chevy Chase and Vegas Vacation. Love that movie. Love him. Neville, we'll see you next time. Casey, definitely go live on Instagram for a little bit. Jessica, I will do it. Absolutely. Global shipping is really free. It absolutely is. So yeah, we got a lot of people. Yeah, but remember, Brandon, me doing 126,000 this past year on eBay is only, you know, eBay and PayPal fees, they take 30%, and then you've got a cost of goods of like 15 to 20%. I end up only getting about 45 to 50% of that money is profit. So remember that, which is still decent. I mean, 126,000, you know, even at 45% is, you know, $56,000 to $60,000. That's about right. I calculate that I make $55,000 in profit on eBay. Amazon, I probably make about a quarter of that. I'll probably make about 15 to 20,000 on Amazon, which puts me up into like, you know, like the $80,000 range, and then all my other stuff added together. So it takes a lot of income to make hundreds of thousands up into, you know, somebody that can do $1 million in revenue. I have done $1 million in revenue at 20% before. It's been a little while, but I've done it, and you know, I'll get back to it. We'll see. Next time I do $1 million in revenue, I don't want to make $100,000 after taxes and everything. I want to make $500,000. So I'm aiming for that. People ask me all the time, what's my 3 to 5 year plan? $1 million in revenue, 30 to 40% profits in pocket, net, clear, clean, everything. So we'll see. Big goals. Set your goals high, guys. Set them high. If you want to make 100,000, say you want to make 200,000. Just set them high. What view was I using to show you that? I was just in the seller dashboard. Go to your My eBay, click on your feedback, and then to the right, click seller dashboard. You'll see it. I live in Florida, so it's cheap. We do not have state income tax. We only have federal income tax. And so on, $60,000, I would probably owe the IRS, somewhere around 14 or 15,000 in taxes. But then you get deductions, so you get to cut it down a lot. You definitely get to cut it down a lot. Yeah, hard work for honest pay. Are you using OBS to broadcast? I am not. I'm using Google Hangouts. OBS is the one where I paste the chat. The problem with that is it's got like a 2-second delay. So you guys always notice my mouth is talking, but the sound is like 2 seconds delayed behind it because it's like an audio delay. OBS needs to fix that. If you guys work for OBS, you know someone that works for OBS, you're a tech software with OBS, whatever it is, open broadcaster, please fix the 2-second delay. My delay is set to 0. It's still delayed. Please fix it, or tell me how to fix it. I've watched a dozen YouTube videos. I want to post the chat in here from now on again. My viewers love the chat so they can read it back later. But if I do it, it makes my voice and my mouth look way off. It's no fun. Okay, that's my rant. Anyways, you'll achieve that, Casey. Keep hustling. How do you change your eBay username? Just Google eBay username change. Pretty quick. I don't have the link to it, but I can link it. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys, Terry, welcome in. The state income tax in Florida, once you exceed a certain income, don't remember what is excessive. No, it's Cooper Tech. It's $250,000 in Florida. You become what's called a corporate gains tax or something like that. I'm not placing a bet on McGregor and Mayweather. It's going to be a horrible circus act fight. I'm not even going to get into that one. Scott, for $1, you definitely can't go wrong on that. Florida's not that expensive. Where I live is fairly reasonably priced. I mean, I live in an almost 2,000, this basically is 2,000 square feet with a pool, a hot tub, and a very nice neighborhood. And this house is only, my Zillow, if you look up my address, which is public info, it's like $220,000. So you're talking about $100 a square foot, a little more than $100 a square foot. I mean, it's really affordable to live in Florida, at least some parts. You live in Miami, South Beach, Fort Lauderdale, it's through the roof. You want to live in Jacksonville, it's dirt cheap. You want to live in business central Gulf Coast, Naples, Fort Myers, Sarasota, Venice Beach, Tampa, where I live, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, you can live really reasonably here. I mean, this house is a nice house. This house is built in 99, so this house is 18 years old. It's still in great shape. It has quite a few upgrades. We have all stainless steel appliances, and this house needs upgrades. I mean, we have, upgraded wood floors, but there's still some upgrades that need to be done. But it's reasonably priced to live here, especially considering I have the backyard and the pool and the hot tub. It's not expensive to live in Florida. So I am lucky with that. I understand some of you living out in LA where my dining room would cost you like $500,000. I get it. So you always have to take the living and the money that you earn based on where you live, of course, and your expenses, your bills, like crazy idiot bills like I have, but it's all relative to where you live and your expenses. So what you have to make and what you earn and all that stuff, it's different for each of us. So keep that in mind. Cape Coral is very affordable. It is expensive in Washington, I heard. Too many hurricanes. I have not had any hurricanes. I have lived here for 12 years, and it's been good. So Jonathan's house in Miami was cheap. There are cheap places in Miami, Coconut Grove, all that good stuff, but it's just typically it's more expensive down in Miami, Miami-Dade County, Broward County. Those 3 counties where Fort Lauderdale, Miami, all that stuff are typically more expensive than here on the Gulf Coast. I'm on the West Coast, the Gulf Coast of Florida. The East Coast, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Broward, all those are typically more expensive. But, am I in a gated community? No. That is my next goal. There's a neighborhood just down the road in a golf community. It is 24-hour guard gated. I do want to move in there. We're looking at that next year, so we'll see. No tornadoes. We get tornadoes here. We do get tornadoes. They happen. Orlando is expensive because of the tourist. Absolutely. Arkansas is affordable. Yeah, Boogie2988 lives in Arkansas, and he definitely says that it's cheap there for sure. Yeah, my house and My house in California would probably be $1 million house. No question in my mind. And I could rent this house. My mortgage here is probably like, with interest, taxes, everything, it's on 200 grand. And I obviously put a down payment. We put 20,000 down, 10% down on this house. So we financed originally 180 4 years ago. And I don't care if you guys know my financial information. I really don't. We financed this house 4 years ago. $200,000 what I paid for it. It's worth like 220 now. 20,000 down, so I financed 180. We've paid off. I pay a little more every month than I should. We owe probably about 160 on this house, if I had to guess, and I'd have to get the statement. Maybe a little less. We might owe like 155. This house has gone up to about 220, and our mortgage is like with taxes and insurance. Here it's cheap on taxes, but our insurance is high. It's a little over $1,300 a month. I could rent this house for about $1,500. Almost everything in our neighborhood with a pool rents for $1,500 a month. And I know that's cheap compared to the rest of the country. Absolutely. So crazy weather or big bugs, Jacqueline says. Yeah, we do get some weather. So how do I keep going? I like to make money. I like to go out. I like to have a good time. There's no state tax in Florida. Correct. No state income tax in Florida. You only pay the federal government, and that's it. You're done. We still have state sales tax, but we don't have state income tax. Two different things. Keep that in mind. How many bedrooms is your house? It's 3 bedrooms. We have our master bedroom. We have a spare bedroom, and then we use the 3rd bedroom for an office. We have 2 full bathrooms, both complete baths, showers. We have a 5-piece in our master. We have this dining room that I film in for you guys. I film in this dining room, which we never use this dining room, so I use it as my filming room. That's our front door. And then we have a bar room. We have some inventory we're going through right now. Ignore the inventory, but we have a bar room. That's like kind of just like, that would have been a formal sitting room at one point, but we just like to use it as a bar. And then on the other side of that wall is our full living room, and then our kitchen in there. And then, of course, the pool and hot tub out back. I've done a house tour. You can look through my house, through my video. Nothing extravagant, but you know what? Everything is paid for. Everything is, the bills are paid, and I don't have to worry because I'm able to resell. And I get to work here every day. What better can you ask for? State sales tax is 6%, and then each county has a county tax. Ours is 1, so it's 7% total. Some counties are 8, some are 6.5. It just depends. So Newport Richey is a little more expensive, definitely. So 3 bedrooms for $200,000. Yep, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Just shy of our house is like 1,970 square feet. It's just shy of 2,000 square feet. It's on a quarter total, just under a quarter acre of total land. That's the whole house, the yard, the front yard, the backyard, the pool, the hot tub, everything for $200,000. So that's about right though. In our area, houses run about $100 a square foot. So 2,000 square feet, $200,000. With the pool and hot tub, this house should have been a little more. That's why they're estimating my house is like $220,000 right now. So, I have read Rich Dad Poor Dad. So Nike boxes, what's he saying over there? Oh, yeah, we're going to leave that out of here, guys. Make sure you're respectful in the chat. Don't be bringing up those racist, sexist, whatever you guys are bringing up. Don't do that. Oregon doesn't have sales tax. I think Delaware doesn't have it, K-Rillin, that's true. Tampa is like the porn industry of the world. Porn center. It's weird. Terry Stone, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. With that positive positive note there, I'm going to let everyone get out of here. I just realized it's 9:45. Terry, thank you a million times over for the super chat. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you guys for everything you do for me, because without you guys, I'm nothing. I have nothing, no one to watch me, and no one to make this content material for. So thank you guys just as much as you're saying thank you to me. Thank you to everyone who tunes in here every week. It means a lot to me. We have 266 people. Please press the like button before you leave. It means a lot to me. And check back to this video for links to Chris if you're interested in that. And make sure you stay tuned. I get to Vegas on July the 24th, Monday morning. It's a week from next Monday, about 10, 11 days from now. And it's going to be an amazing week. Next Thursday, a week from today, I'm going to Minnesota for Midwest Ecom. So tune in for that as well. So going to be a fun time. Appreciate everyone who's being here. And Terry Stone, thank you again. Appreciate that. And I'll check with everybody back. Yes, Kelly McNutt. I will be live streaming from Vegas almost every day. Beauty lover, we'll see you soon. I'll be live in Vegas. It's 111 degrees today. I get it. Thank you, guys. Think about me in Vegas. But anyways, we got a little time. We'll be back together before then. Last live show before Vegas is next Thursday, 1 week from today. Make sure you tune in. Set your TV stations. I'll put the link up tomorrow, and it'll be the last live show before Vegas. So thank you, guys. Thank everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful Thursday night. Enjoy your TGIF Friday tomorrow, and I will have a nice video out for you tomorrow evening. Good night, everyone. See ya.